And here they are. Here are the VEX men getting a couple high score flags. I actually certainly read the wrong teams. What I meant to say was the Boss School E-Lemonaders from Albuquerque teaming up with VEX men Sunfire versus the blue team Technohawks from Appleton, Wisconsin, and the Holland Bulldogs from Baldwin Park, California. If you were from Longmont and you were looking for your kids and didn't find them, don't worry. Would team 11462D please report to Blue Division queuing area? 11462D, please report to the queuing area. Here we're with red dominating most of the flags. Blue not letting them keep that lead, as well as blue taking a lead in those low score caps. Red taking all but one of the high score flags on the field. That's going to net them a pretty heavy advantage. The red closing the gap very quickly with those low score caps. Here they are fighting over the platform. The VEX men holding the platform. Blue team trying to take it back. Here they are, a little boost from the ally. It's a real robot sandwich here on the center platform, and we'll see if we could even get a double center parking. That would be a first for this U.S. Open Blue Division. Over here, we're going to kick that off in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, over here we've got Derby Middle School from Derby, Kansas, teaming up with Science Academy, The Lab from North Hollywood, California, and that is the red team versus Paradigm from Cupertino, California, teaming up with Rolling Robots from Los Angeles, California. A lot of very colorful robots out here on the field, I gotta say. I am a sucker for a big colorful robot, I gotta say. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, and here we are back into the action like nothing ever happened. Here are blue getting 2-in-1 shot, taking 4 high score flags. It's just a matter of maybe a second and a half. Very impressive teamwork and participation from both members of the blue team. Red team is not going to be upstage and turn those flags back to their team's color. The Lab is a flag flipping machine. The Lab is a flag flipping machine. That is an impossible sentence to say. I sort of painted myself into a verbal corner. 1 minute left in the round. Blue taking the majority of the low score caps. Some strong defensive play from the blue team, keeping the Lab from flipping those flags. Paradigm also trying to defend those flags from the red team, not quite able to hold off that tide of red robots. A big kerfuffle of caps and metal over here on the flag side of the arena. Red trying to close that gap as far as high score flags are concerned, with 10 seconds left in the round, trying to take a last few high score flags. Blue and red fighting over possession of that red platform. Blue trying to prevent red from scoring that alliance parking, and it looks like they were unsuccessful. Come on, let's make some noise for these automatons. Begin. All right, and here we go with the Cyber Demons trying to get a low score flag as well as a high score flag. That was an amazing shot, returning red flag to neutral from blue from what it looks like completely on accident. But what an amazing shot. Begin! We are off to a pretty conservative start. Both teams just trying to take some low score caps, except for blue team 94608 trying to take a high score cap and doing it successfully very quickly. You can tell they've had quite a bit of practice. Blue team taking a low and a high score flag in quick succession. Red team doing the exact same. Red team's leading by 1 high score flag. The rest are neutral. deposited another high score cap. Blue team trying to put this entire post into the blue team's favor. Cyber Diva still nailing those ricochet shots, whether on purpose or on accident. It is working out for them. Blues now has 3 high score caps. That's quite a bit of points. That's 6 points for the blue team. Cyber Diva is having a little bit of trouble hitting the flag hard enough to turn it to the red team. Red team making another high score flag over in their side of the arena. 25 seconds left in the round. Blue team is going to board the center platform and hold it. All right. Red team is just going to take one more low score flag and try and take it from the blue team, but they're coming in from either side. Red team takes a tumble. Oh, blue team is hanging on by just a thread with 3 seconds left in the round. Can they hold that center platform for the remainder of the round? They can! Red team take a high flag for themselves. Blue does the same. Takes a high, a medium, and a low. 2, 1, let's go! Alright, the VEX man. With their newly fixed robot, taking a lot of blue flags. Red team taking them right back. It's a real back and forth, a real tug of war. With 1:20 left in the round, red team is just barely ahead in low score caps. The science lab shooting 2 and 1, not quite powerful enough to get both of those flags. All of these robots are very ferocious competitors. Blue able to shoot a flag out of the way, even whilst being pushed by a much larger robot. Very impressive. 50 seconds left in the VEX men appear to be trying to take the platform early. I'm not entirely sure. We've got a low score flag here being contested. Science Lab takes a high score flag. Science Lab owns all of the high score flags. 35 seconds left in the match. This is a real nail biter, folks. Science Lab trying to use the blue platform to climb up to the center, and they are able to do it. They're going to hold up there at the center, maybe for the remaining 20 seconds of the round. VEX-Men V trying to get up through the red side. Red team knocking them out of the way and taking their place in Lions marking. They get a little boost by their ally trying to push the Science Lab off of the platform, but it looks like Science Lab will be able to hold it as blue team takes one more low score flag. They are off. Blue immediately going for a high score flag as well as a high score cap. Red going for all 3 flags on their team side. From downtown, Red hits this high score flag into mid post. Fantastic. What a shot. Red doing it again. What a well-calibrated ball launcher they have on their machine there. I'm not even sure how they do that. Perfect shot right at that high score flag just below the previous one. I couldn't do that with my arm, and I have eyes and stuff. All right, Red going for those low score flags. We've got 40 seconds left in the match. Red trying to take away Blue's ability to get those high score caps, raising that de-scoring arm, and he's going to try and just intercept it and disrupt their ability to place that high score cap down. They decide to instead interfere with the one that is already placed on the wall. With 17 seconds left in the match, Blue is going to take the center of the platform. And it appeared to be uncontested as of yet, with only 8 seconds left in the round. Red's taking another high score cap off of that post. Blue is holding. Oh! All right, and here they are. We got red team with a low score flag. Couldn't quite hit the high score flag. Blue team got 2 high score flags in one go. Red team got the alliance parking, so that couldn't make up for that missed flag. We'll see. And a last second flipped cap for the red team. 1, begin. All right, and red was able to make up for some lost time and get that low score flag back in their possession. Blue taking a lead with those low score caps. You can tell there's some alliance strategizing going on as both members of each alliance seem to have their own duties that they are carrying out for themselves. Red secures a high score cap very quickly. Blue trying to negate that high score cap, throwing it right back onto the mat. 45 seconds left in the round. There's a lot of pushing and shoving over here at this low score flag on the red team side. The red team coming in and securing that low score flag. Blue team pushing it right back, and it looks like it's going to be a bit of a tug of war. Oh, it looks like we're caught up on the elements here. 10 seconds left in the round. And here we are with the red team trying to secure their platform in the last second, but they were too swamped with all those low score caps to actually be able to mount that platform in the last few seconds of the round. Team Tiger Alpha from St. Cloud, Minnesota, teaming up with disqualification from Longmont, Colorado, versus the blue team, Rougher Bots from Muskogee, Oklahoma, teaming up with Venom from Mitchell, South Dakota. Now in just a moment, we're going to kick off that autonomous round, but we're going to wait for our wonderful referee. And here we are ready to go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Blue team immediately taking a high score flag. Red team launching one at it, not quite able to hit that mark. Oh, it looks like it's going to try again, though. Wonderful programming, but still just a little bit off center from the target. A very good autonomous round for both teams. For these small anomalies in the field and in the positioning of partners can really gum up the works as far as an autonomous program is concerned. Blue takes the autonomous round, and we're going to kick off that driver-controlled portion of the round in 3, 2, 1, begin. Alrighty, here we are with Blue taking an early lead with those low score caps. Red trying to take that center flag post for their team. Blue not wanting to let them have the entire flag post, taking that low score flag while they can. Red loading their launcher, gearing up to fire, but not quite able to hit that blue flag post on their team side. Blue able to take the high score flag in the middle post, however. Red team having some trouble firing their launcher. They're able to fire it, but just a little bit off the mark there. With 23 seconds left in the round, it looks like Red is trying to secure a platform. Perhaps not, maybe they were just going for the low score cap. Blue, however, is going to take the center platform and try and hold it for the remaining 10 seconds of the round. Here we go, red team contesting and trying to push them off the platform. It is anyone's guess as to who's going to take this platform in the last 2 seconds of the round. Blue starts to fall, is able to hold their balance. Begin. All right, starting off strong with 2 high score flags in a row. Red kind of high-centered on the center, or on the, alliance platform. They're getting a little help from their ally. Not quite enough to bump them off there. Really trying to help them out. That's the kind of teamwork that we appreciate here at VEX. Leave no robot behind. Trying to get those wheels to get traction. This is a harrowing story. This is like the end of Homeward Bound, I think. I haven't seen the film, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot like this. Blue now in possession of all of the flags with 53 seconds left in the round. What an unfortunate high center for the red team, but they're not going to let that slow them down. They're still working with all they got, trying to get back on the ground. Blue taking down those 4 flags back from the red with 38 seconds left in the match. Blue taking full possession of that center platform, using the temporarily disabled red bot as a sort of robotic shield from being contested. However, it appears that red team is going to maybe try for a double alliance parking. What a wonderful strategy. Brilliant idea by the red team. But with 8 seconds left, are they able to get both of them on the platform in time? In 3 seconds remaining, it doesn't look like they'll be able to do it. All right, to kick off our first match of the round of 16, we are going to kick it off in 3, 2, 1. Begin the autonomous round. Immediately, red team catapults the 2 high score flags on their side. Blue team tries to get a 2-1, doesn't quite eke it out. Is able to get 1 out of 2 though, which is not bad. Trying to get that alliance parking, but it looks like they may not have gotten it. Who knows? 3, 2, 1. Begin the driver round. With teams 5, 6, 8, 4, 7D, and 90C report to the field immediately. All right, and here they are. Sorry if my attention was briefly dissuaded from this very exciting match between these very well-built constructions that have ball launchers that are arguably too strong. The red team takes the entire middle post for the red team. Science Academy trying to take a couple low-score caps into their favor. Receiving a warning for pinning. From downtown, Science Academy is almost able to nail this middle post back into the red zone. Science Academy is able to take that second shot and nail it. The blue has the lead in low score caps. Red's trying to fix that, turning them back around. We are going to see blues taking red platform to get up onto the center, but it's not able. Knocked off course just the last second by Science Academy, and red team is going to try and defend their ally from getting blue up onto that platform. Right, it's already a very competitive game here, with blue taking this entire middle post, as well as the 2 high score flags on their side, and almost the flag over there, but they didn't have quite enough power to hit it. Red immediately taking the low score and the high score flag back in the mid post. Blue taking the top high score flag on the red side. Red leading in low score caps, however. It's a flag-centric match here in Field 2. "55 seconds left in the round, and Blue is trying to take one low score flag. Red immediately flings it back into place. 3-1-5 fly. Not going to let that stand. Blue using a ball launcher with, for some reason, Elon Musk's face on it to put those flags back into the blue team's favor. 30 seconds left in the round. Red is not willing to allow them to take another shot. Red taking a low score flag and a high score flag on their team's side of the ring. Blue immediately putting that high score flag back with a very well-placed shot. 10 seconds left in the round, and Blue looks like they're going to take that center platform. They don't quite get it, though. There's only 5 seconds left in the match, and Red's having a hard time getting on that center platform. They get on it with only 1 second left, and they will hold it for the remainder of the round. Begin. Blue immediately shoving Red off of their alliance platform. Both blue team members shoving Red off into their own corner. Red still not faced by that, takes a high and a low score flag in one move while being shoved into the corner. Red almost able to hit that flag, not quite enough power on that one. Blue taking a high score flag right there in the center of the mid post. With quite a bit of force, Blue with quite a bit of force, taking a top flag on Red team's side. Blue taking a low and a high score flag on their own side. 1 minute left in the match. Also being launched just as quickly. Blue pushing Red out of the way, preventing them from taking their shot. Red has a unanimous lead with low score caps. Robots positioning. Red trying to find a place to fire from. Most of this match has just been shoving and pushing and tossing. Red takes a third flag. Red takes another high score flag. 10 seconds left in the match. Blue trying to take the center platform. Their alliance member helping to defend them. Blue is able to find themselves on the center platform. Their ally is not quite able to find alliance parking. From Van Nuys, California, teamed up with the 4 Horsemen from Princeton, Minnesota. Begin. Autonomous round. Blue was able to get a low score flag, whereas Red was able to get alliance parking, and it looks like 2 high score flags. Very impressive. Red takes the autonomous lead by a single point.
Semis, right?
All right, we're going to kick off the driver controlled round in 3, 2, 1, begin. Field display has gone out, so any contestants listening right now can look at the TV up there to see the time. We got 1:20 left in the round, and Blue team has a pretty hefty lead in those low score caps. However, Red team has every high score flag on the arena, which is a total of 6 points. Sorry, 12 points. That's why I'm not the counting guy. Jiminy Christmas, that wasn't hard. Red taking the lead in low score caps. Blue racing about on the flag side of the arena, trying to take those flags back for her. Red is not gonna let him. He's right, 40 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. It is only 25 seconds left in the round. And Red is trying to take the center platform, having a little bit of trouble taking blue side. The 99319A is trying to take their alliance marking with 10 seconds left in the round. Red is going to climb to that center platform. Blue shortly behind him. Can they take it? Red has the high ground with 3 seconds left. Who's going to take it? It looks like Red is going to win this. Make some noise for these automatons. Begin. All right, and here we go with the Cyber Demons trying to get a low score flag as well as a high score flag. That was an amazing shot returning red flag to neutral from blue from what it looks like completely on accident. Well, what an amazing shot. That's what we like to see here at the elimination bracket. Wild robot history making place. Tallying up the score. And like a bot, D from Van Nuys, California versus OPS Chicken Nuggets from Omaha, Nebraska, and GPA Robotics from Wichita, Kansas. We're going to kick off this autonomous round right now in 3, 2, 1, begin! And they're off. We've got both autonomous robots trying to take a low score cap. One accidentally scoring for the blue team. That's okay, it's canceled out by that score by the red team. Blue finds alliance marking, but it does not seem to be able to get that low score flag. Red is able to get. The results are in, and Red takes the autonomous victory! All right, we're going to keep this going for the driver control round in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, it looks like we've got red team trying to get a lot of those low score caps in order to squeeze out an early lead. Meanwhile, we just have a knockdown, drag out robot fight down here next to the flags. It looks like red has decided to break off from it and try and take a shot. Oh, it looks like it's still just a regular robot WrestleMania over there. We've got blue team trying to score all of the low score flags on the field, doing pretty well, but red is continually slamming into it and possibly being slammed into it by the blue team's ally 1073G. Blue takes the lead in low score caps. Red trying to fix that while also taking a couple shots at those high score flags and taking all of the high score flags on the field. That's going to put them ahead unless blue team is able to flip the remainder of those low score caps. 35 seconds left in the round. It appears the red team is trying to take a few more caps before the round is over. Blue team trying to take those low score flags back for their team. Trying to put some caps in the way of their adversary. A brilliant idea, but it doesn't quite work out. With 12 seconds left in the round, red has full control of the center platform. Blue trying to help their ally onto the platform. It's not working very well. It's got a sort of and that concludes the round. 2, 1, begin! All right, on the red team, we've got both the VEX men working together from Pennsylvania. And you can tell they planned this one out. Taking, let's see, a low score flag. Not quite able to hit those high score flags, unfortunately, though. Blue team able to take a low score flag. Red team takes the autonomous round. We are going to kick off the driver-controlled round right about now in 3, 2, 1, begin! And on the blue team, we've got IJ Holton Engineers A and B, both from Austin, Minnesota. Both these kids from the same place. Well, their alliances are from the same place. That sentence didn't quite work out how I planned. We've got red taking 3 flags on the red team post very quickly. Blue just suplexing that high score cap off of the post and onto the field. We've got blue taking a high score cap, red holding the majority of the low score caps on the ground. Red holding the majority of the flags, high score flags as well. We've got red with the high score cap, trying to convince the VEX men, fighting off the IJ Holton Engineers A, taking off their high score cap. Red team, while nobody's looking, the VEX men trying to take those flags back. IJ Holton Engineers B trying to take high score cap on that high post, not quite able to work it out in time before red team knocked it off their trade-off. 40 seconds left in the match. Blue team is now trying to just flip those caps. IJ Holton Engineers A trying to get another high score cap on that post, while the VEX men B are trying to knock it out of there, and they were not able to do it. 20 seconds left in the round. VEX men B are going to try and take that center platform. Blue team coming from either side, trying to contest it, trying to knock them off, trying to work together to figure out how best to remove them from that platform. Oh, and the IJ Holton Engineers B goes down. That concludes the match.
California teaming up with Bosque School Jalapeno Hotties from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Teaming up with Cobra Kai from Indianapolis and Straight Out of STEM from North Hollywood, California. All right, and we're going to kick off this autonomous round in 3, 2, 1, begin. Both teams going for that easy cap score. Blue team inadvertently scoring a red low score cap for themselves. Not quite able to hit the mark for these 2 flags, but it appears they are able to kind of high center themselves on the blue platform. We'll see if that counts as parked. They are parked. That is going to net them a good handful of points. Very tough to say. Red team takes the autonomous round. We're going to move on to the driver control portion of the round in 3, 2, 1, begin. Here is blue team taking early low score flag at their team's post. Still some ferocious competition. Red team trying to retake that center post for their team. A lot of good coordination and communication over here between these alliances. Temporary though they may be, who knows what's going to happen after alliance selection. Maybe this is when our participants meet their future alliance members. Maybe this is when they meet their future arch nemesis. Who knows? Anything can happen when robots are involved. Those of you who were here yesterday evening were able to see that. Red team taking almost the entire center post. Blue team trying to take it right back from them. Red team has almost every low score cap on the ground. They have now they have a unanimous majority of those low score caps. Blue team not going to let that last for long. 35 seconds left in the round. And a blue team contestant, 324J, loading up 2 balls into their launcher. Are they going to take 2 flags with that? We shall see. Lining it up, and they were able to take a high score flag. 20 seconds left in the round, and red team is going to try and take the center platform. Let's see if anyone will be able to contest it. Blue team popping up a quick shot towards the high score flag. Blue team trying to contest that center platform. A little help from their ally. Red team loses their balance and slips off. Can blue team take the center platform in the last 3 seconds of the match, losing their balance, and they are unable to hold it. Nobody is able to claim the center platform. What a fantastic match. Once again, excellent sportsmanship and communication.